So hello guys, in this video we are going to perform the experiment of Cyclone Separator. In front of you, you can see the lab manual provided. So what are the applications of Cyclone Separator? Well, Cyclone Separator is used as a subpart in grinders such as hammer mill in order to prevent the particle loss. There are also advanced cyclone separators which are used in air filtration system, and this can be seen in metro cities such as Delhi. Motors are an essential part of cyclone separator. So the motors used in cyclone separator is also important because it determines the efficiency of cyclone. So let's take a look at our experimental setup. As you can see, these are throttle valves and are used to control the flow of the particles. Next is YouTube manometer, which is used for measuring the pressure difference, and the manometric fluid used in this manometer is mercury. Here you can see another throttle valve, which is also used for controlling the flow of the particles. The feed enters into the cyclone separator through the conical structure, and the amount of feed entering into the cyclone separator or operating in the cyclone separator is actually controlled by the valve. When the feed is passed through the valve, the heavier particles end up getting into the first outlet, that is the jar, and the lighter particles get caught up in the centrifugal force created by the cyclone separator, and they pass through the cloth bag. So we start our experiment by measuring the weight of the jar, which comes around to be approximately 49.5 grams. After that, we measured our feed, which is the brick dust, which comes around approximately 400 to 500 range grams. Now we start to gradually load our feed and open the valve so that our feed can gradually enter into the system. So let's start the experiment. The feed has gradually started to enter into the system, and as you can see, we'll see a shot. So okay, here you can see that as we open up the valve, the rate of the feed entering in the system is changing. As we open up the valve, the feed entering into the system is gradually increasing. As you'll see, the heavier particles falling from the feed will directly come into the jar, which is our first outlet, and the lighter particles will fall into the cloth bag. But the lighter particles are basically the dust, which we can see forming around the cyclone separator. Now there is no feed left in the conical structure, so we remove the jar which contains a product, and we measure the total product which we have formed and subtract the weight of the jar from it. So this is how we perform the cyclone separator experiment. Please like, share and subscribe. Thank you.